Shalom, Mike. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakodash. I'd like to give double honor to the apostle elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that Jesus was written our true faith and sincerity. And yeah, today I just want to get into the title of this lesson, the bloody man, which we know that's Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the self-proclaimed white man. He is the bloody man. Because if you look at this man, his credit history, you know, like how he always do us, you want to buy a car, a house, or whatever the case may be, he look at your credit history. So when you look at this man's credit history, you see that it's filled with nothing but bloodshed and murder, man. Rape, rob, and murder, man. And guess what? This is the same nigga today, man. Ain't nothing changed by this guy. Matter of fact, because he was created to be the wicked anyway, man. Let's see. I think it's no, it might be 1 and 15. Bear with me, Salakia. This is on Ecclesiastes 1 and 15. It says that which is crooked cannot be made straight. See, he was created to be that crooked serpent, man. That grimy nigga, man. This is his characteristic. He wasn't known as that serpent, that cunning hunter for nothing, man. It said, and that which is wanting cannot be numbered. So what the scripture said, which is crooked cannot be made straight, man. So look how look what he did in his past. How he was able to obtain power, and these land and all these resources, man, that he have today. He did it by violence, man. Because Esau really, the term blood money should be put on this so-called white man. You wanna when you hear the word blood money, that the so-called white man should be the first one to pop up in your mind, man. Because this was how he was able to get all these resources and these lands upon the planet Earth by the way of violence, man. Matter of fact, I think there's is that Micah 2? Yep, this is Micah 2 and 1. It said, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. See, this devil is in power. When it says bed, you're supposed to be at rest. This nigga is in power, but you got all this wicked activity going on, man. You should just be ruling. You already got your face on the money, but you want to try to step it up. Now you want to chip everybody, man. Woe unto you. It said, when the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields, see, and take them by violence. How was America established, man? How was this place established? It wasn't like the natives would say, okay, so-called white man, you can have our land. We're gonna move from our land, and you can just as long as you have us some reservations set up for us, we'll be okay with that. And some cigarettes. No, they didn't say that, man. This nigga took the land by violence, man. It said, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. See, they even got our land, Israel, man. And they even took on the identity, man. Because these niggas are thieves on all levels, man. Calling yourselves Germans. You're not the real Germans. The Swedes or the Russians. Israeli, no, you're Edomites, man. So these niggas will even take your identity, man. But the point is what everything he do is by violence. Matter of fact, because guess what? Esau Edom he's the man that was blessed with the sword, and the scripture said he don't use it in vain. So matter of fact, what's that scripture? I know it's one in Psalms. Field chapter, let's see. No, it's Psalm 73. So like it's Psalm 73 and 5, I believe. Matter of fact, I started at 4. Psalm 73 and 4 said, for there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. See? Why? Because this man was blessed with the sword. That's why this fourth beast, you know, when Daniel was breaking down the those different beasts, it was a certain characteristic that he pointed out. And dealing with this beast, he said it had great iron teeth, man. That's dealing with this military, man. See, that's the only thing that's keeping this place head above water, man. You know, it's by the way of this sword. You know, no, this man ain't known as eagle for nothing. He dealing with these different airstrikes. You know, he got these drones. You know, it's this nigga, man. It says they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they played like other men. Therefore, pride compasses them about as a chain. See, and that's why these niggas are proud, man. Why? Because they feel like that they can't be touched, man. You know, they feel like they can't get touched, man. Why? Because they continue to rape, rise, and pillage the planet Earth, you know, and let's just say that these different nations that didn't want to bow down to his authority, guess what? He bombed them to hell and back. And then they said, okay, you got it, so-called white man. This is how this man was rationalize things. He was the bully on the block, man. You know? It says, therefore, pride compasses them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment. See? That's their uniform. That's what they represent. Violence, man. You know? These devils, they are the sword. You know? So it said, violence covereth them as a garment. That's their uniform. That's their covering. You know? It's by the way of their sword. That's what they trust in. You know? Oh, scripture say he continually gather together for war. I think that's Psalm 140. Let me see. Salakia. Psalm 140. Psalm 140, and I started one. It said, deliver me, O Lord, Yahweh Shai, from the evil man. See, who's this evil man? The so-called white man. This devil is the devil. This when the scripture said this man is the devil, man. You know, hey man, the Lord show you, man, better. He could tell you, man. That's what the scripture said. He's the wonderful counselor, man. He could show you better than he could tell you. When he said he's the devil, it ain't just like he just telling you a little white lie, man. This nigga is gonna spend, he's gonna use his blood, sweat, and tears, you know, to cover these lies up, man. You know, just us not knowing who we were, you know, covering up that we were Israelites, you know, even up all the way up to this time, this man, you know, is taking slavery out the books, man. Because they trying to attack the children, they know that that next generation they don't know nothing about slavery. That's a deeper hole that the people are in, man. Well, guess what? We're at the end of this though, man. You know. So it says, "Deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man." Who else does this link up with? Who else will fucking riot about the Second Amendment? The so-called white man. You know. It said, which imagine the mysteries in their heart. See. And he's dealing with these secret councils. You know, it said, continually are they gathered together for war. See why? Because this man is pretty much always searching to destroy, man. You know, he's always trying to he looking for these other resources. That's why now his eyes are set on Iran, man. You know, he want to have a spot up in Iran, man. You know, matter of fact, because what it says, was that Job? Cause this devil ain't known as the eagle for nothing, man. I think it's Job 39. Yep, this Job 39, and I started 27. Said, "Doth the eagle mount up at thy command, and make her nest on high?" See, and where's this her nest at? America, man. This is where the bankers pretty much you know, they use America as the pretty much as the bouncer of the planet Earth, man. You know, this is what the bankers, you know, this is the Esau's baby, man, America. This is what is placed, like I said, the bouncer of the planet Earth, the police of the Earth, man. That's why this devil got a footprint in every damn country, man. You know, it says, she dwelleth and abide on the rock, upon the crag of the rock, and the strong place. See, From thence she seeketh the prey, and her eyes behold a fall. So yeah, they in America, but guess what? I said they got a damn footprint down there every country, man. Why? Because they say they looking for the prey of fall. They looking at these different countries and taking these resources, man. Everything they do is by violence, man. You know what they got? What they doing over there in Afghanistan, man? The war on terrorism has been going on goddamn 20 years now, man. Yeah, I mean, you probably be some this great military, but it's taking you 20 years to overcome the war on terrorism, man. No, it's these devils, man, that's controlling these different resources on planet Earth. And guess what? The military is the biggest drug dealers ever, man. That's the real plug. You want El Chapo, goddamn Pablo Escobar, all these different cartel leaders, which is Jake. They want to throw in your face saying this is the reason why. But who was supplying them? It wasn't no way they had the power to get airplanes in these large quantities to bring this over here, man. No, that's the devil, man. You know. It says, for then she seeketh the prey, and her eyes behold a fall. See? You in America, but you looking to go into Iran. Why? You know? That's this devil. That's that eagle, man. It said her young ones also suck up blood, and where the slain are, there is she. See? Cause that's the one. Cause guess what? This eagle is the reason why the blood is here, man. That violent man. You know. Matter of fact, let's go and get that. What it is? Psalms 5. Psalms 5, and I started at 4. It says, "For thou art not a power that have pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee." See? Matter of fact, it tell you that the counsel of the wicked shall not stand. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Matter of fact, let's see. I think that was it right here. Let's see. This is Sirach 19 and 22. Yeah, it says the wisdom of wickedness is not wisdom. I mean, it's like the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. See, and that's what this devil he got wisdom on the left hand, knowledge on the left hand side, man. That's not wisdom, man. Everything he ever done, by the way of him getting these this power on the planet Earth, it's not going to stand, man. That's just like a lie you told. Now you gotta answer. You gotta answer the question from that answer that you gave before, and you gotta remember those answers, man. You know. Well, that's what this so-called white man, he's batting into a corner. Now where the scripture says that acquisition is gonna be made in him, man. Matter of fact, let's go back to that Psalm 5. Let's go back to Psalm 5, matter of fact. Psalm 5 and 4 said, "For thou art not a power that have pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight." See? Thou hatest all workers of iniquity. See? And you a worker of iniquity. That means you prepping for evils, man. You prepping evils, man. You know? That's this devil, man. This bloody man. It says, "Thou shalt destroy them that speak leasing. The Lord will abhor the bloody and deceitful man." See? And who is that bloody and deceitful man? The nation of Edom, man. You know? This is talking about a whole nation of people, man. So-called white man. You know? So matter of fact, it's an inquisition of blood. I think it's Psalms 12. Inquisition like this. Inquisition of blood. Yeah, okay. This Psalm 9 and 12. It said, when he make an inquisition for blood, he remember of them. He forgetteth not the cry of the humble. See? And who's the one that's shedding his blood? The so-called white man. See, we crying out because this devil, when the scripture said he with a continuous stroke. See, we crying out. Why? Because we feel those licks, man. He's been into what he's been us to the point where blood being brought forth, man. You know, and even to the point where he was, even though he slays now, man. You know, going back to when we was in hardcore bondage, he used to torture us, put us to death, throw us and damn boiling pots of sugar, man. You know, one of his favorite things is castration. That lets you know this man, so-called white man, is a faggot. You know, that's one of his. You already know when it's a hanging, when they catch a Jake. You know, one of the first things they do before they kill him is castrate him, man. You know, have his pants down while he hanging from the tree, man. You know, the Lord's making inquisition of that. What you was in that, you know, because we know is reincarnation. You know, what you was in hardcore slavery, man. You see now these devils are now benefiting from all that ass whooping that they have given us, man. But now the Lord is questioning them now. Just like how these devils, let's just say you spend so much money, but they look at your account, they like, how is he even getting all this money? I don't see it coming in through his what you call it? His direct deposit. He ain't got no job, this or that. But how is he getting all this money? That's what the Lord is questioning this man. How did he get all this power? How you know, this man got all this power. Why everybody so afraid of this man? Why? Because he would goddamn bomb you to hell and back, man. You know? And he loved to shed blood, man. But guess what? It's going to come into a time where he going to have to pay for that blood because Esau got a lot of blood on his hand, man. You know? This man got a lot of blood on his hand. So this is Numbers 35 and 33. It says, so shall ye not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. See? This blood defileth. How this man? That's why I say he took it by violence. You know? And that's what he did. He shed the blood on the land and took it, man. That's just like you kicking in somebody's door. You kill the father, you know, and everything. Now somehow, some way, everything got put in your name, man. That's what this devil did, man. You know. So it said, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein. See, but by the blood of him that shed. See, that's that eye for an eye, man. That's the balance of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. All this blood this man has shed, you know, guess what? It's going to have to come back upon him. Matter of fact, because the scripture said, because he built this, they're going back to that Inquisition. How did America become a superpower so fast, man? See, that's part of that Inquisition. Now you questioning things about this. You looking at his credit history. Oh, you trying to get into the, you want to be a part of this. You want to have some type of form of mercy. Well, let's go back and let's see how you played us, man. You know, let's see what it is. Habakkuk 2. Matter of fact, let's see. I'm gonna start Habakkuk 2. Yeah, matter of fact, I start at 7. It says, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and await that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them? See? It said, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. And that's talking about us, man. We the remnant of the people, man. See, you're gonna be booties unto us, man. Because it's not like we're just gonna just take the gold and the different resources that you have taken. You know, you're gonna give everything gold. You're gonna even give yourself up. That's why you're gonna be the booty unto us, man. You know, the so-called white man, woman, and child is gonna be even part of those spoils, man. You know, it says all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee because of men's blood and for the violence of the land of the city and of all that dwell therein. See? And that's why. The Lord's telling you why. Because of the blood, man. You that bloody man. You all this blood money, you gonna have to give it up, man. It's time to give it up, man. Hey, you got all that money and you can't even spend it, man. You getting all this bread, but you can't even spend it, man. You know, because when it's time to eat, when it's time to fill your belly, that's when the Lord's gonna overthrow you, man. You know, it says, woe to him that covet and evil covetousness in his house, to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. Matter of fact, let me just go and jump down to verse 12. The point, verse 12, it says, "Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood." See, and establish a city by iniquity. See how America became a damn superpower so fast, man. Even back then with the hardcore bondage, and then with this damn so-called Emancipation Proclamation, all of a sudden, it was a so-called coincidence, the Industrial Revolution came. You know, so these devils was put in power by the way of bloodshed, man. You know, and what they started to say about iniquity, these different laws and legislation is filled with iniquity, man. You know, these are hurtful clauses. What the scriptures call them. These laws are hurtful clauses, man. You know, and everything they stand for, these standards, so-called standard, low standards of America is the laws and legislation of this place is wicked, man. You know, just for an example, these alphabet people got rights, man. You know, but the point is, what he did, he built a town with blood, man. You know, so guess what? He gonna have to pay that back. You know, he's gonna get overthrown in a violent way. Though I said, "Duff was violence." This city's gonna be taken down, man. Why? Cause he the one that took everything by violence, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end it off on this Proverbs 26, because everything is gonna come right back to you, man. What you put in, that's what will come back to you, man. You know, so this is Proverbs 26 and 27. It says, "Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him." See? So this pit you trying to dig by the way of getting the people to chip, you know, how everybody in perpetual slavery? Well, that's actually going to happen to you when your plan fails, when World War III happens, and the Lord beams elect, you know, Lord one part of that number, get us out of this place. We come back down and we throwing you into the pit. You going into slavery. And that stone that you roll, which this is how this place got the Jews. See, you got to understand, how did America really become that country to say, you know what, they got it. You know, how was the fabulous 50s established? You know, you had that baby boomer age, you know, and all that. When they just thought that America was the shit. How did that, what all spearheaded it? What all got the ball rolling with all those thoughts about this place, man? When they dropped them bombs on them gooks, man. So guess what? That's gonna be the very thing that's gonna take you out, man. You know, this bloody man, he's gonna get taken out in a bloody way, man. So yeah, I just hold to edify. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakadash. Double honor to the positive of the great millstone. Shalom to the elected seas word on truth and sincerity. DTA, a Bible ball.